Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a video of like my top 10 favorite Inglot products, or like my kind of most used products from Inglot. So I used to work in Inglot, that's why I'm like so familiar with all of their products, and that's why I have a lot of their products. I pretty much use Inglot for like the majority of my face, so I thought I would just run through my favorite ones. I'm just repeating everything I'm saying. So I'm just gonna start. First product is this cream concealer number 73. That's what it looks like. So I use this concealer every single time I do my face makeup, and I use it for my contouring. So I feel like a lot of people are very afraid of cream contouring, like they kind of tend to stay away from cream products for contouring and highlighting. But honestly, I feel like highlighting and contouring with cream products actually makes it a lot easier, because you know, you do your whole foundation and your foundation like is kind of a bit wet, and then you can go with your dark cream concealer and kind of go in and do your contour, and basically you kind of go, you know, slow and steady, and you can build it up. And I feel like if you make a mistake, it's very easy to get your foundation brush and just kind of buff it in, or kind of just blend your foundation back over it. Whereas if you do your foundation and you set it all powder, and then you go in with maybe your powder bronzer, like if you put too much on, you can't really take it off, and sometimes it can kind of look a bit mucky on some people if they put too much on. So that's why the cream concealers I think are so good. So yeah, this is like one of my favorites. I use this all the time. Okay, so this brings me to my second product. Okay, so it is this brush right here. So that is what it looks like. This one is quite old, so it kind of looks a bit mangy. And actually if you buy it, it's a lot kind of like bigger and thicker than this one, because this one is kind of old. But this brush, it's the 4SS brush. This brush is the nicest brush ever for blending in concealer. Like the best. It's like my favorite brush. I think this is the only brush that I use for blending concealer, bar like a beauty blender. When I first started working in Inglot, I was like, really? Like a real hair brush for like cream and liquid products? Like truly that would be a disaster, because you'd mostly use synthetic haired brushes for cream and liquids. But yeah, no, it blends them so nicely. A lot of people also use this brush for their foundation, just if they kind of want to buff it into the skin more. Like it is smaller, so it'll take you a lot longer, but I used to use this actually for doing people's foundation, and it actually is nice for kind of getting it really nicely blended. But yeah, so if you use this with this concealer, so nice, so nice. Okay, so my next favorite product is the Inglot YSM Foundation. This is in the number 50. So when I'm wearing tan, I'd always use this number 50. That's pretty much the most generic tan color that would match. Yeah, so the reason I love this foundation so much is because it's medium to full coverage. So it gives me enough coverage without it being really heavy, and especially like sitting on the skin, it doesn't feel like really heavy sitting on your skin. Also has a semi-matte finish, so again, it's not like super matte and dry, because I have quite dry skin. And it's like €20, which I feel like is really good for a foundation. So yeah, this would pretty much be my go-to foundation, just because it's good price, good amount of coverage for me. I'm quite lucky in that I have actually very good skin, so I don't need like super full coverage. It's very buildable, so you can put on, you know, really light layer, or you can build up the layers if you feel like you need more coverage. So yeah, really liking this. Oh, actually, on a side note, I got this foundation the other day. It's the Inglot ANC. So basically this one has a dewy finish. If you look at the bottle, it looks like kind of like sparkly inside. I'm trying to think like what's inside it. Oh, an illuminator. I'm pretty sure there's like an illuminator in it, so it makes your kind of skin dewy. Anyway, I've been mixing these two together because my skin is quite dry, and loving it. So would recommend. Okay, lastly for the skin, I think this could be like my favorite Inglot product of all time. So it is the Sparkle Dust, and it is number 2. So I'd say, like when I worked in Inglot, this was the most popular highlight color. I'd say it probably still is the most popular color. It is the most amazing. Every time I use this highlighter, I'm like, oh, I just want to put this everywhere. Even though I know then that like that would defeat the purpose and it would look ridiculous. But it's one of those highlighters that when you use it, you're like, I just want to spread this all over my body and just go out and just like be like a beaming bowl of sunlight, you know what I mean? So yeah, this one, number 2, for highlighting, so nice. I would say it suits pretty much like any skin tone, even if you're like really tanned, it's really nice. But also, Sparkle Dust number 3 is darker, so it's this one here. Really nice for if you're like super tanned. Look at that, like, I'm sorry, it's not just the best thing you've ever seen. This is so nice on, oh please focus, hello. Okay, I'm back, guys, don't worry. This is like the nicest color ever. If you're doing a brown smoky eye and you want gold, and you want like bam gold, this is it, okay? If you like wet the brush and put it on, I'll just show you, okay? So I know this is like 2 products. I feel like it's 1 product and it's 2 different colors, so. Oh, this is fine, I'll just like this. This focusing. Focus on my arm, please. Okay, great. Okay, ready? Ah. Oh, look at that. I don't even know if it looks that nice on camera, but in person, I'm just like, ah. Every time I use it, that's like the noise I want to make. Look how nice. Okay, I'll show you the gold one now. Okay, the gold one does not look as good on my shitty pale skin. Okay, yeah. Can you kind of see that? So yeah, if you wet the skin, yeah, see, if I wet my, wet skin. I wet my brush and then went over it. See, it's such a nice gold. So nice. Oh, when I used to work in Inglot and I used to be showing people the pigments, this is what I would do. I would do all these swatches on my arms and I'd be like, oh my God, so nice. And the person's like, okay, get a grip. And then I used to be like, oh my God, I'm buying these myself. If you want to buy them, I'll buy them. Okay, calm down. Calm down. And I'm pretty sure those sound like sex noises, so. Okay, yeah, so if you are in need of a highlighter, or you know, you just feel like your highlighter is not cutting it right now, this one is for you. It's 20 euro, but like, hello, look at the size of it. And basically it's like a little powder, and this will last you. I've had this since I worked in Inglot. I've had this for like 2 years, and it's not even nearly gone, so it'll last you. It's worth the investment. It's not even an investment, it's 20 euro, so. It's kind of funny that I don't work in Inglot anymore, but like this sounds like a promotion video. This is not a promotion video. I just have a lot of love for Inglot. Okay, so another great product from Inglot is this one here. So this one is called Duraline. I don't know if you can see it down there, because mine's like empty. It's a little like oil kind of thing. This, I feel like, is a staple that everybody should have in their makeup kit. Or if you're just, you know, plain old gal that likes to have makeup, I still feel like you should have this. Mine, I need to buy a new one. Basically, so it's like a little dropper. Mine is broken because I need to get a new one. But yeah, you take it out and then, boop, you see? So basically, this is amazing. So this is really good for several things. If you have an Inglot eyeshadow and you want to make it into an eyeliner, hey presto, now you can with this little guy. So you just can like scrape a bit of your eyeshadow off onto a little like, you know, tray or whatever that you're doing it on. A few drops of this, mix it up, and there you have the little eyeliner. It's also good for gel liners if they have gone dry, you know, when they're towards the end and everyone's like, oh, I need to go get a new one. Well, if you have this and you just put a drop in it, makes it all kind of back in, you know, liquidy again and easier to apply. If you have matte lipsticks are so nice, but they can be really hard to apply onto your lips. So again, if you just put a little bit of this on your lips or a tiny bit on the lipstick, it glides on perfect, and then it actually just dries. So you're not obviously going around with like oily lips. And you can also use this to stick down glitter as well. Me personally, I prefer to use like Duo glue, but it is good for that also. So yeah, I just feel like this little guide comes in handy. Oh, as well, if you have a matte foundation that's really thick, you can put a drop of this in it and it'll kind of, you know, make it more liquidy and easier to apply and spread on your face. And I'm pretty sure it's only €12, so yeah. Which brings me to my next item, which is the Inglot Gel Liner number 77. So this is like my absolute favorite black gel liner ever. I don't really think I will ever stray off and use a different brand. Pretty sure I'm gonna stick with this for the rest of my life. Or maybe until I have kids and let myself go and never wear makeup again. It is like the blackest black liner ever. And you're probably like, isn't all black liner black? No. Some gel liners are kind of shit and they're only like, you know, a dark, they dry it to be like a dark gray. But this one is like jet black. And also, what's great about this is that it is waterproof. So you can wear it on your waterline. Like, you know, if you were to use a kohl pencil for your waterline, you'd be touching it up the whole day. This goes on and it does not budge. Like, it's there and it's staying there. Yeah, so as you can see also, I'm like scraping the barrel of this one. Like, I need to get a new one. I need to go to Inglot and like gather my supplies up. But I've been using my Duraline in with this, you know, to get my money's worth. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit cheeky again and just pretend this counts as one product. This is my favorite thing to use for my brows. So it's a gel liner, same as the last one, but this one is number 69. I just love this because I feel like it's such a nice brown. I have it now on my brows and I feel like because it's a gel liner, which means, again, it's waterproof. So you put your brows on and they're pretty much not moving for the whole day. Yeah, I just feel like some liners are really, really dark. And so I think if you're kind of a beginner and you're only starting out, like doing your brows with gel liner, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a nice brown because if you're too heavy-handed, it's still not super dark. You know what I mean? But I feel like some liners, people get them too dark for their eyebrows and then they just go around looking kind of crazy. Anyway, so yeah, this is what I use for my brows. It's just such a nice brown. It's like the most perfect brow color ever, I think, anyway. Okay, which then leads me to this brush. I don't know if you can see because it's kind of worn off. It's a 17TL. So it's an eyebrow brush. Yeah, I don't know. I love this brush for doing my brows because like Inglot do two angled brushes. They do one that's super skinny and super thin, which I feel like is for wing liner, and then they do this one, so the bristles are a little bit thicker, there's just more of them, and you know, I just feel like it's just nicer for doing brows. You can kind of brush your brows through while you're doing it. Sometimes I feel like if you're using a super thin, skinny eyeliner brush, like the lines can be too harsh or something. So you know when you use gel products on your brushes and you know, you're lazy, so you don't clean them straight away and then you go off about your day and the next day you come back and they're literally rock hard. Like look at this, rock hard, rock hard. Yeah, anyway, so this here, it's makeup remover for waterproof makeup. In between makeovers and every time I'm doing my own makeup, I would just quickly clean my brush with just this brush cleaner. But that doesn't work on waterproof products like the gel liners. So this is where this comes in, and let me just do a live demo for you right now. Take a little bit on your tissue and look at that, comes right off. And then it's just so quick. See, now it's perfect again. Anyway, so I don't actually use this for taking off my makeup because I use a different one. But you could use this for your eye makeup, but mainly I use it for my brushes, which is all the time though, because I work as a makeup artist, so I do people's makeup, so I always need to be cleaning them. But even for yourself, I feel this is a good investment because I think it's only €8, so it lasts so long because you're only using it for your like liner brushes. But anyway, just in case some of you at home are like, how the fuck are you supposed to clean these? Yeah, this is what you do. Okay, so my next product is really on its last legs. It's been through a lot, so it's looking a bit battered. I'm almost embarrassed to show you. So it is the 6SS brush, and here is what it looks like. Okay, this one, I feel like it resembles like the Grinch hands. You know, where the Grinch has like hands like this. Okay, so here is what, I need to get a new one of this as well. Here's what this would look like if it was brand new. Okay, this is what it would look like, I swear. So let's just pretend for the purpose of the video that I'm talking about this kind of a brush and not this pathetic excuse. But anyway, yeah, the Inglot 6SS brush I think is like the best brush for blending in the crease. I feel like having a crease blending brush like this is like the most important brush you can have. I feel like if you're gonna have any eye brushes, you need to have a crease blending brush. So Inglot 6SS is like one of the best ones, I think. Well, it's one of my favorites anyway. Okay, so my last products are Inglot lipsticks. So I have two, I'm gonna show you two of my favorites, like two of my most used ones. First one is number 404. So this one is a matte lipstick. This is what it looks like. So it's this really nice matte brown. I actually have it on right now. Wow, bright lights. Yeah, I have it on right now. So this is really nice matte brown, and then you could just get a darker brown lip liner around the edges like I have. And the Inglot lipsticks are only 14 euro, I think. Yeah, I think they're 14 euro, which is, I think, so good for a lipstick. Like, I think in MAC they're like 25 euro or something crazy. And then this next one, as you're probably gonna be able to tell, all my products are like on their last days. But I guess it's a good thing because it means, you know, I use them a lot. But my next one is number 259. And I can't even show you it because it's literally so far gone. Okay, I think you can kind of see. It's like a nudie pink. And basically, I think it looks really nice. What I would mostly do on makeovers, pretty much everyone always wants to go for like a nude pink. So what I use is, oh my God, I'm actually so embarrassed. All my products are like at the very end. Pathetic. So this lip liner from Penny's. Let me just do a little swatch for you guys. Okay, so that's the color there. And then you can make it like lighter if you want. I'm sorry. So that's it there by itself. And then that's it there over that other darker liner. See, I just feel like it's the most perfect nude pink. So perfect nude pink, perfect nude brown. That's why they're my two favorites, because I feel like with the majority of makeup looks, you're gonna be doing a nude brown or nude pink, unless you're doing like a bold color. So I feel like those two are my favorites. Okay, so that wraps up my top 10/13 favorite Inglot products, or like my most used product. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully you find it helpful. If you're looking for some new makeup, hopefully you found some inspiration here. If you have any requests for videos, whether it be makeup related, like Q&A, anything you think I should do, please let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.